Welcome back riders, speed lovers, and the adrenaline tribe. You're watching Gear Up Bike, the home of hardcore motorcycle passion. And today, we are stepping into a league where the speed gods live, a machine that needs no fancy introduction because its name alone shakes the asphalt. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa GSX 1300R, a motorcycle that's not just built for performance, but engineered to dominate highways, racetracks, and hearts for generations. Let's talk about how Suzuki has taken a legend and given it new muscle, sharper aerodynamics, improved technology, and a character that remains unmistakably Hayabusa. Just the presence of the 2026 Hayabusa is enough to grab attention. The front look is powerful, intimidating, sharp, and fully aerodynamic. You see that signature teardrop shape refined even further to cut through the wind with surgical precision. The LED headlamps are slimmer and more aggressive now, forming a strong stance. The integrated DRLs act like the piercing eyes of a predator focused on its prey. And the air intakes are redesigned for better ram air efficiency, feeding the engine more oxygen when you're pushing the throttle harder at high speeds. Suzuki knows that on a bike like this, aerodynamics is not just styling, it's survival at 300 km/h. From the side, the 2026 Hayabusa remains unmistakable. That long wheelbase, the massive fairing, and the flowing lines that guide wind around the body show true wind tunnel engineering. The fairing stretches like armor, layered and muscular, giving the bike a presence that feels like a high-speed bullet sculpted with Japanese precision. The new alloy wheels have a thinner spoke design for reduced weight without compromising strength. The seating triangle is slightly more relaxed compared to earlier generations, making it suitable for long rides without sacrificing aggressive control. And the fuel tank has been reshaped just slightly for better knee grip, especially for riders who love leaning into corners at confidence-testing lean angles. The rear side is bold, detailed, and instantly recognizable. Those twin exhausts are still present, still large, still powerful, but they are now lighter and tuned for a deeper, more refined exhaust note. The LED tail lamp design remains unique to the Hayabusa, sharp like a blade stroke, instantly telling the world what just passed them. The rear seat section has a sporty raised tail, giving that hyperbike profile that stands out in any parking lot, any road, or any meetup. Now let's talk heart. The 2026 Hayabusa houses the legendary 1340cc inline-4 engine, liquid-cooled and tuned to deliver an insane balance of torque, acceleration, and top speed. Suzuki has reworked internal components including lighter pistons, revised intake ducts, improved fuel mapping, and a more precise throttle-by-wire system. The power delivery is smoother yet more aggressive. It produces around 190 horsepower and close to 155 Nm of torque, making it an earth-moving force when you twist the throttle. But power is only part of the Hayabusa story. What makes this engine legendary is how it delivers that power. The torque is massive and available across the entire rev range. You don't wait for power, power waits for you. Even at low RPM, the bike pulls like a jet preparing for takeoff. And thanks to the refined exhaust system and improved cooling efficiency, the engine stays stable even during long high-speed runs. This is a bike built for hyper-touring and speed cruising. It doesn't just accelerate, it teleports. And to keep that power under control, Suzuki has equipped the bike with its latest intelligent ride-by-wire electronic suite. 3 core riding modes for street, sport, and custom setup, multiple traction control sensitivity levels, wheelie control that helps riders unleash acceleration confidently, launch control for perfect drag starts, cornering ABS with a 6-axis mode to keep the bike stable even when braking while leaning, and a bidirectional quick shifter that allows clutchless subshifts and downshifts with perfect smoothness. This means the 2026 Hayabusa is not just fast, it is predictable, controllable, and confidence-inspiring in skilled hands. The chassis remains strong, lightweight, and perfectly balanced. Suzuki kept the iconic twin-spar aluminum frame, optimized further for stiffness distribution. The suspension is fully adjustable, with premium inverted front forks and a powerful rear monoshock offering feedback that suits both highway cruising and aggressive track riding. Braking is handled by Brembo-style LEMA calipers up front gripping massive rotors, giving stopping power that matches the insane performance. The rear brake too is sharp and communicative, helping maintain control even under hard braking. This is crucial for a bike that can reach a speed where ordinary motorcycles fade into your mirrors like shadows disappearing. Now performance numbers. The 2026 Hayabusa can blast from 0 to 100 km per hour in around 2.7 to 3 seconds depending on rider technique. The top speed, electronically limited, remains around 299 km per hour, because Suzuki respects safety regulations. But we all know what the heart of this machine is capable of when limits are removed. This is not a bike made for showing off. It is a bike made for experienced riders who understand respect, discipline, and the laws of physics. Comfort has always been a quiet strength of the Hayabusa. The seat cushioning is redesigned to reduce fatigue over long journeys. The handlebars sit at a position that allows aggressive riding when needed but also relaxed highway touring posture. The windshield is aerodynamically shaped to redirect airflow over the helmet, reducing wind blast at high speeds. So yes, take this bike on long highway tours, weekend rides, track days, or even cross-country adventures. The Hayabusa adapts to your spirit, your riding lifestyle, and your goals. Now let's talk price. Depending on country and region-specific taxes, the 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa GSX 1300R sits at a premium level, as expected for a hyperbike of this league. In most markets, you can expect pricing to fall in a range that positions it in competition with high-end sport touring superbikes. It's not an entry-level purchase, it's a commitment. But those who buy a Hayabusa are not looking for just a motorcycle. They're investing in a legacy, a status, a name that carries weight in every racing pit, every biking meetup, every rider's heart. So what's the final verdict? The 2026 Suzuki Hayabusa GSX 1300R continues the legacy of the legendary hyperbike with pride. It is bold, aerodynamic, monstrously powerful, beautifully refined, and technologically smarter than ever. It doesn't chase being the fastest number on a chart. It chases being the king of real-world speed, stability, and long-distance dominance. This is a bike for those who don't need to prove anything. They simply arrive, twist the throttle, and let the road understand who runs the show. Thank you for watching Gear Up Bike. If you love speed, sound, superbikes, and motorcycle passion, hit subscribe, hit like, and share this video with your riding brothers. And tell us in the comments, if you had the keys to the 2026 Hayabusa, where would you ride first? Until the next ride, stay safe, ride hard, and gear up.